candidate who fought for a decade and more to become the first woman president was ultimately caught in the wind shear of two revolutions, Obama on the left and then Trump on the right. Hillary Clinton's mother, who was born before women could vote, once told her daughter there was no room for cowards in their house. Well, it took courage to make the speech she made today, perhaps the best speech of her career, and Nancy Cordes was there.
Last night, I congratulated Donald Trump and offered to work with him on behalf of our country.
Aides and supporters openly wept as Clinton uttered the words that would have been unthinkable to them a day ago.
Donald Trump is going to be our president. We owe him an open mind and the chance to lead.
Clinton and her husband both wore purple, a symbolic unity of Democratic blue and Republican red, even as she acknowledged her party's agony.
I know how disappointed you feel because I feel it too. This is painful, and it will be for a long time.
Painfully unexpected. Clinton faltered in a trio of states essential to her strategy. Michigan, still too close to call today. Pennsylvania, where she led 2 weeks ago by 8 points. And supposedly safe Wisconsin, where she hadn't campaigned in 7 months. The culprit wasn't complicated. Lackluster Democratic turnout despite a state-of-the-art ground game. A sign of ambivalence for a candidate dogged by an email scandal and a record of evasiveness, who tried to sell experience to a nation looking for change.
I've had successes and I've had setbacks.
Clinton told young women today not to get discouraged, that history had slipped her grasp twice.
This loss hurts, but please never stop believing that fighting for what's right is worth it. I know we have still not shattered that highest and hardest glass ceiling, but someday someone will, and hopefully sooner than we might think.
Her running mate, Tim Kaine, who now goes back to the Senate, suggested Clinton's gender was at the root of her loss.
She has made history in a nation that is good at so many things, but that has made it uniquely difficult for a woman to be elected to federal office.
Clinton and her aides were so sure she would win that they had transition meetings scheduled for today. Instead, Scott, she held a conference call with thousands of staffers and volunteers, thanking them for their service and wishing them well.
Nancy Cordes, we thank you for your service over the last year and a half. Thank you very much.